Hello, this is my blog on, I think it's the 12th of August 2017. A few of my viewers have requested that, as well as doing the walks around England and the usual videos that I do, that I kind of do a blog, a behind the scenes of my life. I do a Naked Englishman podcast, which is an audio version of behind the scenes of my life, which you can check out. I've put the link on the screen and the link is in the description as well. I'm over at my dad's at the moment. This isn't my house, this is my dad's house, and it's a very nice house. Let's just pop out into the garden for a second, come down to the far end, which is all very nice, and we do have a quite a sunny day, which is lovely. I need to just have a look in here to see what paint he's got. Doesn't seem got very much paint. Let's just have a look in his shed. So the idea is today I'm going to do some painting. Let's have a look in here. I'm going to do some painting in the house. There's no paint in here. Brushes, screwdrivers and things. The place is a mess. My dad's in a care home. He's no longer here anymore, and the question is, are we going to rent out his house or sell it to help pay the care home fees? And I think what we're thinking of doing is probably going to rent for a bit, let it out, and then maybe sell. Who knows? Depends how the renting goes. So yeah, this is his house. He's been here, I don't know, about 30 years. It's such a strange feeling when I come here, because you kind of expect him to be here, but unfortunately poor old dad now is one step up from a vegetable, really. He has dementia. This is an old sitting room that they used to sit in and have coffee and then look out the window at the world, and they used to do the same down the other end. So I had two letting agents in, and they looked at the place and they said, yeah, no, it's a viable thing. You need to paint everything. And I was advised, just paint it white. If somebody then wants to paint it a different colour, they can paint it. As long as they put it back to white, that will be all right. You know, nobody wants them to paint it jet black and put horrible stencils all over the place. There are some strange odd and old-fashioned features like the fireplace here. It's a 1930s bungalow, that is the snag, and because of that it has some strange anomalies, like these doors, as you can see here. They are, I think that's a plastic and a bit of glass, and if it's glass there's a shatter, a hazard. So they've either said fill in the glass with something, maybe plastic, or find out what an internal door costs. The only trouble is it does need, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 internal doors that would need to be bought. So that's going to be a hefty price, and hanging them. But actually, they shouldn't be too bad to hang, because they come off. They've got these hinges that actually just lift off. So if the size is right, that should be okay. So my task today anyway is to go back into that room that I was just in and start painting, and go right the way through the bungalow and paint it. And then I need to, so that's something I can do whether we sell or rent. If we sell, I don't need to do anything to the carpets. If we rent, I'm going to have to change all the carpets and get new carpets in. I need to get the boiler looked at, remove all the furniture, get rid of all the fixtures and fittings as well. These lights are going to have to go if I rent. So my main task really is just to paint it and then see how it looks, and also see the situation with Dad, because he's not very well at the moment. We hope that he's going to be okay. But if in the next month or two he passes away, it all comes out of my hands anyway, because it then all has to go to probate, and then, you know, his will has to be sorted out, and if it means the house has to be sold in order to service his will, that's one thing. Or if it means that what's left of his savings can do that, then the house will go between my sister and I, and then we have to decide what we're going to do with it. And we may very well continue to rent it and have that as an income, or we may sell it and divide the money however appropriate. And you know, we've got children, we may have grandchildren down the line. So, you know, it's all an interesting thing. So here's a very quick sort of blog behind the scenes of me, Richard Vobes. I hope that you will subscribe to the walking videos that I'm doing, the looking for heritage and all that kind of stuff. And I'll try and keep up these once or twice a week, the blogs, or rather the vlogs. And you can see behind the scenes, and I'll talk about the various bits and bobs. In the meantime, I've got the Naked Englishman podcast, which is a daily podcast. I do that every day. And it talks about my relationships. It talks about the struggles with the YouTube channel. It talks about my writing. It talks about everything and anything and everything, my philosophy and that sort of thing, which may or may not interest you, of course. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the channel, do subscribe, give me a thumbs up, press the bell notification, you'll get notified. I'm trying to upload videos on a daily basis, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Until the next time, goodbye. Time to get dressed into some clothes, rough clothes, and get the paintbrushes out. Bye-bye.